What's going on, everyone? How's everybody doing? So tonight we're going to be doing a walk on 3rd Avenue, and they do this thing down here for the next 4 weeks called Summer Stroll, where they close the avenue down, and it's from, well, I'll give you guys the specifics of the next 4 weeks, but that's what we're going to be doing. It's not really like a street fair. They just close the street so people can walk and enjoy themselves. A lot of the bars and the restaurants on 3rd Avenue are going to put their tables out, and that's really what it's all about. So we're going to do that. As far as the weather, it's nice. It was hot today. You probably already saw the video yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Oh, Borough Park. Yeah, so it was in Borough Park in the morning. Actually, it was today. But you saw the video yesterday. But this morning we did Borough Park, and it was around 85. It was, right before lunchtime, and now the sun's going down, so it's getting kind of cool. But for the most part, it was around 90 degrees today. It was pretty hot, but the humidity went down, which was really cool. So, and we had a cold front go through. We had some storms go through this morning. So tonight, temperature is supposed to be nice, so expect to see people out here on 3rd Avenue. It's nice weather, and well, I'll turn the camera around and I'll get everything ready, and let's do this. So we'll talk about what we're doing. Let me cross the street. So this is where it starts. So we are on 3rd Avenue and 68th Street. And this is going to happen for the next 4 weeks. So if you want to come down on a Friday night, I'll give you guys the specifics. So tonight, obviously, the video is already done, so can't tell you about tonight. But it is the first night. The first night is going to be from 68th down to 83rd Street. Then next Friday is going to be from 83rd Street down to Marine Avenue. And then it's going to repeat. The third week will be from 68th to 83rd, and then the last week is going to be from Marine to from 83rd to Marine. As you can see, the two major streets, it looks like, are open. But from where I'm standing, it looks like the next street is open too. I guess we're gonna see how this works out, because I figured that Bay Ridge Avenue and Bay Ridge Parkway were going to be open, but it looks like the next block is open too. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. Now, when we get down to like more of the bar scene, there's going to be it'll get crowded down there. So that you don't have to worry about. Okay, so I was looking at the screen and I noticed it looked kind of dark. I'm not using a filter tonight. I'm using straight up auto. So I don't know why it looked dark. So who knows? But anyway, like I was saying, when we get down to like Salty Dog and we get down to those bars over there, it may get crowded. We'll see what happens, but there'll definitely be a lot of more music and more people milling around. So this street is open. This is Ovington. This is the odd street in Bay Ridge. Ovington Avenue just comes out of nowhere. All right, so it looks like from where I'm standing that the streets are open down here, and then for the rest of the way, everything is closed. So we should be good. Now, last time I was down here was maybe a couple of weeks ago, I think, when we did that rain. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Third Avenue, for those of you who've never come down here, this is where I came when I was young, living in the neighborhood. It's where everybody goes have drinks and have fun. So this is the lively area of Bay Ridge. They have a lot of great places to eat and drink, and yeah, you know, if you live down here, you already know, and if you've never been down here, you should come down here and take a look. And like I said, for the next the next 3 weeks, they'll do this 3 more times. And you can check it out. Oh, and it goes, so I forgot to mention the time. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. There's I guess a very important little fact there about this is that the time, when this time goes down. So yeah, it looks like the streets are open at every intersection. So it's not completely closed. Yo, this is really lively. I'll tell you, everybody's got music going on. I can barely hear myself talking right now. All right, so I can actually speak for a little bit here. I was saying back there, it's definitely more lively when it comes to music than the last few festival or street fair walks we've done. So yeah, it looks like all the streets are open, the cross streets, so you have to just watch what you're doing. We are on 74th Street, so we got about 9 more blocks of this. We're just gonna do one walkthrough, nothing crazy. And again, I'll say it again, so this goes on for the next 4 weeks. Well, next 3 weeks. So this is the first one. They happen on Friday from 6 to 10 p.m. Next week, it's going to be 83rd Street to Marine Avenue. And then the week following, it's going to be this again. It'll be 68 to 83rd. And then the last week will be 83rd to Marine Avenue. And here we are at Ridge Parkway, and this is where Salty Dog is. So we'll see if Salty Dog's doing. I'm sure Salty Dog's doing something. I've been to Salty Dog so many times. So that is my place I choose to drink at a lot of times. So all right, so I want to get across the street. So this is Ridge Parkway. I still call it 75th Street. Looks like they closed up the whole sidewalk, so you have to walk in through here. You know, maybe could get around the street here and get a better shot from across the street. So yeah, this is Salty Dog. It's like a little firehouse. It's got a little fire truck inside. If you've ever been in there, you know what I'm talking about. Looks like something's going on around here. We got Mr. Bubbles. Let's see what is going on over here on 76th Street.
Dear future husband.
Oh, do they have a dance? I wonder if they have dance halls here, because there is a dance place here. So this is a dance place over here. So I wonder if that's what this is. I can't see anything. Oh yeah, it's a dance off. Little kids. All right, I'll do it. Hold on.
So don't be thinking I'll be home and making up. I never really look, but I keep trying to sing along with me. You gotta know how to treat me like a lady, even when I'm acting crazy. Tell me everything's alright.
All right, so hopefully I got that. A lot of times what I do is, for stuff like that, I gotta just stick the camera up way above my head, and I hit the joystick down maybe about a second or two, and I hope that the camera is aiming. I cannot see if the camera is aiming, but generally I always get it right. So, but yeah, you just saw they're doing like a little dance off over there. We're now on 77th Street. I'm walking to the side. I don't know why.
Really?
All right, let's see if we can get back into the street.
No le des la llave.
All right. It's a little crowded down here. So this is Greenhouse Cafe.
We're really good friends.
Mom, jump out!
Greenhouse Cafe is another great place to eat and drink. So yeah, there is a lot of music down here tonight. And yes, I am walking against traffic on purpose. You know, just get a look at everybody. We are coming up on... Damn, I lost track of where we are. You know, I'm like a tourist all of a sudden. Where the hell are I? know we're coming up on the poorhouse, which is right here on the corner of, I forgot where we are. We're on 79th Street. Oh, geez. Yeah, I've never been here before. So yeah, we got the poorhouse over here, another great place to have a drink. We got another band out here, but it doesn't look like anybody's playing. So yeah, this ended up being a pretty lively walk. I mean, I knew it was going to be nice, but I didn't know it was going to be loud. I guess that's great. One thing for sure, I will not be able to monetize this video. It's going to be interesting when I upload this to YouTube and YouTube does its copyright check. How many songs the algorithm recognizes. So let me give you guys like a little bit behind the scenes. When I upload a video that has distinctive music, like a song, a very popular song, any kind of popular song, even if it's a cover, like even those bands that we saw singing, the algorithm is going to recognize it and it's going to mark it. And what it'll do is it'll tell me you can't monetize this. Wow, it looks like the foot traffic really opens up down here, which makes sense. There's really not a lot down here. There's a supermarket down here and a big parking lot, and there's some medical offices over here. So it's understandable that there's nothing down here. But anyway, like I was saying, so YouTube is gonna, what they do is the algorithm goes through, it finds all these songs, and it's pretty good. It'll find something. It just needs to find like a few seconds of the song, and it'll actually list it. It'll show me all of the songs, and it'll even show me all the timestamps that it finds the song. And I could tell you, the algorithm is so good that there have been times that I'll be walking doing these videos and a car will pass by with a song coming out of the window, and then boom, I get hit. So what happens when that happens? So you can appeal, right? So you can go back to YouTube and say, hey, look, I was walking, it was just like a few seconds. I wasn't playing any of the music, and sometimes they'll kind of clear it and they'll let you monetize it. But for the most part, when you have a lot of recognizable music in the video, you're not going to be able to monetize it, unfortunately. Even covers. So they have like a weird thing when it comes to covers. If you did the cover, see, I really don't know much about this part, but I know that if you do the cover, they will ask you, and I think they'll let you share in revenue with the original artist, but I don't know how that works.
I feel like mine like that.
But yeah, it's safe to say that this video will not generate any money for me. So here we are at Brooklyn Harvest. It's a big supermarket down here, and this is what I was saying. Streets are going to open up pretty good around here. Look, it's Rainbow Brite. I don't know if that's Rainbow Brite. I just figured she looks like Rainbow Brite, so why not? Wow, we went from I can't hear myself think to I can hear everything. Yeah, it gets really quiet down here. Now, this is the interesting thing. It's going to be interesting to see the next one, how that goes, because that goes from 83rd, and we're coming up to the end of it right here. That goes from here, from 83rd, and it's going to go down to Marine Avenue. Now, so down there, I'll tell you what's down there. Down there you have places like Chadwick's, you have the Kettle Black, you have Caffe. So there's definitely going to be restaurants down on that side. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe next week when I do that one, I'll do it at night. Now this goes from, like I said, it goes from 6 to 10 for the next 3 more weeks. This one was from 68th to 83rd. Next week will be from here, from 83rd down to Marine Avenue. And then Then the third week it'll repeat from 68 to 83rd, and then again from 83rd to Marine Avenue. Now, call me crazy, but I remember them doing these on Saturdays. So, and they would do them for about 8 hours, but this is from 6 to 10, so it's only 4 hours. All right, I gotta go straight. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep walking. Why don't we just wrap up the walk? We'll cross the street and go onto this side because I feel like there's more stuff on this side than the other side. What we'll do is we'll wrap it up on 86th Street. All right, so we were back on the sidewalks because the streets are open down here. We cannot walk in streets. We cannot walk in traffic. So I hope everybody enjoyed that because I definitely did. But now every song that I heard is stuck in my head. You know, like when you stare at a light for a long time, you get the green blob, like, and you close your eyes and you see the green blob. Well, it happens the same way with loud stuff. I mean, it gets imprinted in the back of your head for a little while. And here's Caffe. I've been coming to this place since I was a teenager. And it's been around since the 90s. Actually, it just says right there up in the on in 93. I would have been 19, so yes, I was a teenager. I don't know if they still do it, but inside Caffe, back in the day when I went, if any of you can update me and tell me if they still do this, but back in the day, you could walk in there and they had board games up on the window. Like they had all kinds of board games. So you could sit in there, put a board game down and play with your friends while you were having like coffee or hot chocolate or whatever, food. I know the big one that everyone fought over in there was Connect 4. People would always run to get that one. They had like 3 or 4 of those in there. We are on 85th Street. So as you can see already, this is like a preview of next week's walk. So there'll be definitely restaurants that'll have their tables out on the street. And that'll go from 83rd down to Marine Avenue. So that's pretty much from 83rd to like, just think of 95th Street. That's how far it's gonna go down. 83rd to like 95th. If any of you wanna come to Bay Ridge that live in the city, the easiest way to come here, easiest way is all you have to do. You don't have to be Marco Polo. You don't have to be good at maps. If you live by the R train, or if you live by a train that connects to the R train, just get on that train and stay on to the last stop. That'll leave you at 95th Street and you can walk your way back. And the R train runs along 4th Avenue. So if you want, you could get off at Bay Ridge Avenue, you could get off at 77th Street, you could get off at 86th Street, or you could get off at 95th Street. And that's on 4th Avenue, which is here, down the block. Okay, we're on 3rd Avenue, but you would get off at the stop and you just walk up the block, and that's the easiest way to get to Bay Ridge. But I'm calling it. I think we did enough. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope everybody enjoyed that. Want to thank everybody for subscribing, people that have continued to join the channel. Thank you. The channel continues to grow. Views continue to go up. Channel's making little money, little money. I want to thank people that have sent donations in. People have sent donations in. I love it. Thank you. It goes right back into the channel. So, but anyway, this is it for me. It's Friday night. I'm gonna actually go back and grab something to eat, and that's about it. So, hope everyone has a great weekend. Well, hope everyone had a great weekend, since this is airing on Sunday, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.